you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to skip a few minutes forward to where the gameplay starts, etc. Obviously, the opening few moments of me just setting up and getting people into the stream. But yeah, if you enjoy and you want to watch these live, follow the link in the description to my Twitch channel, and of course subscribe to the channel itself if you want to watch these replays back here on YouTube. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on Spain. I need to tweet the stream out though, is what I need to do. Let's go and do that now. Hey guys. I'm driving for McLaren. Driving for McLaren. You can see on my guy's little hat. It says McLaren. And the fact that on screen it says Chris Wood, McLaren. we're at Spain today. Leber. McGee. Laser pelvis attack. Alright, so at the end yesterday, we spent some more money in the R&D progress. We've got 3 things going currently that will be available for Monaco, which is good. May even take us above Force India in the power rankings. You can see all vehicle performance comparison rankings, performance index. Although of course if they improve, then they too will stay above us. But so far we're actually in a very good run of form. Points in every single race we've driven so far. 10th, 7th, 7th, 6th. Although I'm not expecting to get points here in Spain. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. We are taking a penalty for changing gearbox. So that's, I believe, a 6th place grid penalty. And we'll have to wait and see how badly that affects our qualifying session. I don't think I could qualify high enough to warrant that penalty, meaning that I'm not starting last, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully it's a dry weekend.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. Over the next few minutes, the teams will be heading out onto this classic Formula One track for what we're expecting to be a very hectic practice session. An opportunity here then for the drivers to learn the track and learn the car, and of course work out all the little kinks that show up when the teams put these cars together at the circuit. Anthony Davidson, this is all very familiar to you, of course, so why don't you give us an idea?
Let's just jump in, shall we? What's the weather? What's the weather? That's what I'm most important. Most worried about.
We've fitted some new parts for this session. Hopefully they'll help you squeeze a bit more pace from the car.
P1 dry, P2 wet at the end. P3 dry, quali dry, race dry. Good! No rain for the first time in 3 races. Thank the Lord. Let's just quickly make sure the right setup is on. Load that one, yes. And then we'll just go up and bash through the...
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs.
I'm doing that right now, Jeff.
Need to be done in one.
Doing it right now, Jeff. He says as he pauses to go into a text message. Thanks for those, Joshy. Terrible at this corner in Spain. I'm pretty terrible at the final, just the final sector in general. Thank you for the host. Oh, I only just made that one. Excuse me.
That's looking good. Now
Oh.
let's try for purple.
10
Get a
short.
bonus for consistency if you can.
10 short. Yeah, I always find that as well. Something like relaxing about just hearing the engine going round and round. Like doing other stuff and just hearing this go on in the background. Man's getting a degree? What? Divulge me in more information. What are you getting a degree in? I don't remember there being cars in FIFA. Is this a new mode? Yes. This is... Oh, childcare, nice. This is FIFA 19 Battle Royale mode. Thank you for the host. Oh! Missed it. I would like to think I'll stream quite a bit of FM19 when it comes out, yeah. Oh, I did it. Okay, good. Return to garage. Hey, Tom. Chase is not drinking water. The end is near. Don't worry, water is close at hand. I don't have Origin Premier, no. Oh my god. Full length races, Mr. Dizzle. Sure, no worries, Mike. I'll tweet out when we go into quali. I wouldn't say Spain is one of the easier tracks. No, Spain's actually quite a technical track. Catalonia is actually quite a technical track. Hey-o. Yeah, Canada's quite not that technical. Canada's pretty easy. Austria's pretty easy as well. Oops. I'm using the pad, Ryan. Yeah, it's still very much enjoyable with a pad. I've only ever driven F1 games with a pad. I love it. Thank you for the donation. I'll read that in a moment. Oh, completely balls that up, didn't I? Let's try that again. When am I streaming this again? Oh, I don't know, mate. I barely started this one. What's that again? Oh, God. 27 months from Reese. Hola, amigo. I'll show myself out. Thank you, mate. Right, we are racing in Spain, so I guess hola, amigo is the best way to welcome yourself to the stream. Alright, let me try just roll over the line. Hey, we did it. Slightly cheating, but never mind. I do play F1 2018, AJ. I don't stream daily on Twitch, no. I have done yesterday and today, but that isn't the norm. I upload daily on YouTube. Multiple times a day, most days. Monaco's by far the easiest track, Kappa. I don't think so. Not for me, anyway. Evening, Jerry. Thank you for your assistance earlier, my man. I very much appreciate that. You had that copy and paste response on lock. gaining so much time through that turn. Whoa, note self. Don't readjust midway through that corner. Hey, we did it. No, Monaco's the Grand Prix after this, Darren. But this one, I probably won't get the qualifying place one. 3 years, 6 months, 2 days, 1 week, 20 hours, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Spain is notoriously hard on tyre wear for me. Wow, look at the time tumble, bloody hell. Might have to take some fuel out for this one, I think. First is question to be not fast enough in a straight line. We just did it. We just did it. I don't have all assists on. No, I'll show you my assists. Please don't spam the follow which command, guys. My assists are as follows. Braking assist off, ABS on, traction control medium, racing line is the 2D corners only, automatic gearbox, pit assist and pit release assist are both off, and ERS is set to automatic. Gameplay settings, AI, I set to 100 out of 110. Flashbacks are on, part family rules are on, vehicle damage is full, safety car and rules and flags are on, corner cut efficiency is regular, formation lap is on, although I might turn that off. Race starts manual, press interview time limit regular. Oh, I didn't realise I could alter that. Race strategy. Now, with the automatic with the ERS management program, if you're set to auto, it sets it to manual. Like for that, even like I have it on auto and for everything, but for that specific ERS management practice program, it defaults to manual, and you have to do it manually. Straight line speed was a problem for a long time. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Charlie. I'm fully expecting that to be an issue for us for a while here at McLaren. I'm hoping to put in a good performance throughout the season and earn a decent move at the end of the year. I'd love to end up at Renault, Force India, or one of the top three. Oh dear. I don't know if there are any other sports that I really like outside of F1 and football. They're kind of like, all of my sporting passion is taken up by the two of them together. Like, I'll watch other sports, but I'm very passionate about F1 and football.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh yeah, I got a donation, didn't I? Sorry, I need to check that. I apologise. Was £2.50 from Tim. Says keep up the good work. Thank you, Tim. I do apologise. It completely slipped my mind. I got distracted by playing the video game. Thank you, Tim. Apologies it took me so long to get back to it. It's very kind of you. I plan on keeping up the work. Thank you. Pass very good. However, got them to the front in 1.5 seasons. Oh, too busy reading the chat. However, got them to the front in 1.5 seasons, did he? I think, to be fair, if you spend your money wisely, rephrase, spend your resource points wisely, you can take pretty much any team a long way in the first season and a bit. There seems to be a lot of change in Season 1, and the order completely changes for latter seasons. Hey. Well, that. Ah, yeah, rule changes as well. I completely forgot rule changes were a thing. That is probably the most successful practice session we've ever had. I'm very pleased with that.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 21.3.
Currently sees me fourth fastest. Although I am 8/10 off Seb on the same time. To be fair, Daniel's just over 8/10 off Daniel as well, and he's on a much softer compound. And retire from session. That went really well.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Vettel, Ricciardo and Valtteri Bottas.
Now, I'm not overly keen on Austria as a track. There's not really enough to it for me. Is slightly going up with everyone, it seems. Force India really like me. Well, I say really like me. They like me more than anyone else. I wouldn't go to Williams or Toro Rosso or Sauber, but I'd consider Force India, Haas, Renault, or any of the top three. Well, we will just quickly go to the next practice sessions just to get the extra 25 resource points. Who was my favourite
classification at the end
my
of the
favourite player to
session?
use on FIFA 19 so far has been Kevin De Bruyne. That was unreal. He and Leroy Sané were very, very good. Sure, I'll show you my contract when we get back to the menus now. We renegotiated it in yesterday's stream, actually.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again.
My setup is very, very basic, AJ. Very, very basic. Forecast is just dry throughout, which is good. That's what we want. Right. Let's tweet the stream out, let people know we're heading into qualifying. Let's go. Difficulty set to 100. I was going to show you my contract, wasn't I? Sorry, I forgot. My memory is amazing. Do 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 do.
Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk, and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction, and over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
I genuinely don't know how fast we are compared to everyone else. So I'm going to go out early doors. Just make sure this setup is correct. I'm going to go out and do that. Never watched me play F1 before. What's it like? Do you have to be an F1 fan to understand it? At the basic level? Oh yeah. I was like, hang on, what? I got to put a new gearbox in, didn't I? At a basic level, no, you don't need to understand F1 to understand it. It's basically just drive as fast as possible, finish as high as possible. At its core. But the intricacies can be quite difficult to understand at times. 120 flat. What did we do in practice? Was 121.8, wasn't it? Something like that. Was it 121.3? No, it was 121.3, wasn't it? Quality practice, right? Got that wrong. $119.3 from Valtteri Bottas. What the hell? 120.6. I don't know whether I'm happy with that or not. I think I should be. See you, Mr. Dizzle. Hope work isn't too strenuous for you. Currently P8. Fernando is quite a bit faster than me. Has me slightly concerned that we're not fast enough.
Our best lap so far is a 1:20.6.
Tyre wear is going to be massively important. I'm going to go out on a fresh set later in the session if we need to, which I think we will. Or will we? We might be alright, you know. I've got 9/10 on Brendan Hartley and over a second on Marcus Sosa. I think we're going to be alright, you know. I'll go out on the same set.
When you're ready, let's go.
I'll go out on the same set, see if I can just set another lap time. Came 6th yesterday. Just going to stroll around this lap, try and take as little out of tyres as possible. tyres might just be too far gone to be able to put in a second lap, but we'll find out. Evening, Nick.
Just 1 minute.
Oh yeah, how did it go?
We've dropped to P12, 12th position on the grid.
Almost an identical lap time. I'm good, thank you, Deutzer. How are you? Now how far was I off? I've got a five place grid penalty because of the changing gearbox, and I was 4/10, a full 4/10 off K-Mag. Now because of my grid penalty, I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm going to go all out trying to get into Q3. I'm sorely tempted. No, there's no point. I wouldn't be fast enough. We might as well go for it and try and finish as high as possible. I think saving that extra set of tyres in from Q1 might do us a favour though long term. I'm going to wait, actually. I'm going to wait and see what everyone else puts in. I'm actually going to go out later in the session. I'll go out at about 7 or 8 minutes. Right, I'm going to go out now.
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
I think there are 56 laps in Spain, I think. I might be wrong. I think it's 56. Might be mistaken. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It's Fernando. Teammates come out the pitch right in front of me. This is not Ryan properly, as long as he's not super slow on an outlet. I got that corner wrong. Oh, is it 66? Try to do 66. Sorry. Sure, I might be able to get a slipstream at some point. Maybe down this. Stop it, Ches. When I don't concentrate fully, I'm just too heavy on the accelerator. Too heavy on the throttle. Dirty air off the back of Fernand's car isn't going to unsettle mine.
You're
120.1. 120.1. I can't remember. What did I do in?
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 20.1.
We're into Q3. Into Q3. Wow. And Valtteri Bottas is out of qualifying in Q2. And Matt... Oh no, never mind. That's interesting. Thank you for the host, Bailey. Well, I was thinking, as I didn't think I'd get into Q3, so I was thinking if I did get into Q3, I'd start on softs. But as it happens, we're going to have to start on those supers that are 11% worn. So it's going to be a case of going super soft, soft, I think, in the race, or super soft, super soft. Because that's the set we're going to start the race on. So we get the extra set. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till midway through the session again, till the track starts to ramp up. I'm gonna go out now. So I did a 120.1, which meant would have me about 7th or 8th again. Let's go out now. I think I'd love to get a 119, but it looks a bit overcast. I don't think the track temperature is going to be there for me to get a 119. The track will be a little bit too cold. Won't offer the grip that I need. We'll find out. Here we go! Got a 5 place grid penalty anyway, so I don't suppose it matters too much.
session.
Which is enough to get another lap in. Oh, but likely they're all wrong. Let me try that again. Let me try that section again. Stoffel for the win. Hey, man. Oh, wow. Come on, Ches. You can do it. Okay, maybe you can't. And 20.3. Yeah, dead.
That's put you up to P9, 9th place.
We know we can go 2 tenths faster. But can we go 2 tenths faster on this set of tyres? That's the question. Our last chance to improve. Fuck. I need to not take the curb on the inside there. That's what's unsettling the car. I'm getting far too aggressive in the curves. Great chisel. Let's just be real about that. I just so happened to pause it right as I was going over the tractions. Oh well, never mind. P10 it is. Well, P15.
Very happy with our position. Well done.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top...
Right, so we'll be starting P15 with the grid penalty. But points are on the board for us today.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy. It's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race? How's your grid penalty going to affect your strategy going into the race?
It's not in the race, that's for sure. What? Shut up, McLaren.
Appreciate your time.
How is... Oh. I don't know what I can do differently there, other than not comment. A 5-place grid penalty, Alex, for changing a gearbox. Yeah, my reputation with other teams has gone up or is unchanged, so I don't really care about McLaren's. Thoughts on me right now.
Unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
For the guy that wanted to know my contract, that's my contract. Qualifying expectation and race expectation of 14th and 12th. Team order, second driver. Obviously, not going to be above Fernando Alonso. Team goal is medium. 2 clean races, which hopefully we should be able to... Well, I should be able to do here, but Monaco... Nope. Contract perks. We're able to negotiate level 1 perks of race bonus, upgrade speed, and simultaneous development. But we weren't able to add the pit stop efficiency to that. But that's the least of our concern at this particular stage, or was the lowest on the priority list. But we're having a very good season so far, as far as I'm concerned. A very good season for our debut year. Again, confirmation we changed the gearbox. Currently joint 8th in the driver standings and 3rd in the constructors, because Fernando was able to pick up a podium in Azerbaijan. 10th, 7th, 7th, 6th for us. We should get points today. We should get points today. You got given first driver after 6 races, really? I'm not going to take more penalties. I've done gearbox durability upgrades 1 and 2, Ali, yeah. I have spent on durability. I have bought FIFA 19, yes, obviously. It's my job. Yeah, I'm so excited for Leclerc in a Ferrari. So excited for Leclerc in a Ferrari.
With that then, let's run through
In
the
theory, the weather said it was going to be dry but cloudy all race.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
And my personalised is actually faster. It reckons we should be able to do a 2-stop. To start on the supers, pit on lap 11 and lap 38. I do have another set of super softs available to me though. I think that's the one we'll go with. Right, I'm just going to go and use the toilet quickly and then we shall crack on with the race. BRB.
Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how
Super Speed 567 just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you, mate. Welcome to the gang. Back scratcher. Back scratcher. Right. Here we go. Can we have channel emote back, please? Sure. I'll have a word with someone and try and get some new emotes made. I think Kimmy started at Sal, but yeah. Here we go. Very narrow. Can't finish straight in Spain. Not as narrow as Monaco, obviously. And skip permission up. Yeah, 2001. Kimmy started sober. Alright, ready? This is it. Why are we starting P19? He said I only had one 5-place grid penalty. Why am I starting 19th? Wait, what? It's only just twigged. I'm supposed to have a 5-place grid penalty for my gearbox, and it's given me a 9-place grid penalty. Is it genuinely a glitch, Nick? I know we'll be fine, but it's still annoying. It's a bug. I think it got patched on PC. Great, great, great. Well, now I'm stone dead last. This means we'll have an exciting race.
Okay, we're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
Well, that sucks. Ericsson, maybe. It's P17 already. Now we know, because of our qualifying performance, that we are actually quite quick. Alright, Catalonia. Oops. So points are very much on offer today. Up 5 places on lap 1, it's a good start. Sergey's going defensive. We'll try and hang it around the outside to then have the inside line on the next corner. Which we've done very well. Pierre Gasly is next in line. Where does it want me to pit? Oh god, fuel is going to be an issue.
DRS. DRS is now available.
Fuel is definitely going to be an issue here. Just a little love tap. Getting defensive there, the Frenchman. Oh, and he's very slow because of it. Try to go all the way around the outside here. I'll give him racing room. He's still there. Still racing room. They pass Roman Grosjean. Wanted me to pit lap 11, didn't it?
Gap to teammate ahead is 5.6 seconds.
The tyres are going to be so dead by lap 11. We'll put it in lean for a bit. Both Force India is battling with a Haas in front of me. These are points paying positions in a moment. Whilst we're in traffic, we might as well run in lean and use the DRS. Fuel is going to be a real issue here. I'm barely gaining anything being in lean. Could really do with a safety car at some point. That would help with fuel. Well, I guess at some point everyone else is going to have to do the same. Slightly too aggressive there, but never mind, we'll take it, thank you. By the letter of the law, it wasn't illegal. I still had two wheels on the track. Yeah, I saw Pie's goal. It was ridiculous. Hey, Pieface. I just saw you in the chat, my man. I saw you started streaming F1 just after I went off last night, I think. Thank you. The only issue here is these two are scrapping like mad, and if I get involved, you might not see me. Try and hang it around the outside here of Perez, which we've done brilliantly. Up into the points! Da, 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 da. We're on the move in Spain, boys. We are on the move in Spain. I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to try and get into turn 1 instead, I think. Otherwise he'll get DRS and me down the main straight, and I'd rather him not have that advantage over me. Well, I've used my instance there, so now I'm just going to be under pressure from Perez instead. Great. Never mind. Bye, Sergio. Hello, Sergio. I'm not giving up on that easy. Whoa! My back end was quite happy to give up on it. My tyres look like 37%. Lap 7, 4 more laps. 7, 8, 9, well, 5 more laps. Might have to pit lap 10, you know. Get off these and get onto some softs. Okay then. The medium tyres just could be too slow, man. I'd end up losing more than a pit stop's worth of time. It'd be pointless.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
I plan on 4 more laps. 3 at the very least. I got such an itch in my... yeah, playing on a wheel, it's so much harder to manage your tyres with a pad. Much harder to manage anything with a pad than a wheel, to be honest. I think I do quite well, considering I'm only using a controller. I like to think I'm quite a fast controller driver. Just going to go defensive here, isn't it? Alright. Not a runner, then I just couldn't do anything with it. K-Mag's pitting. Alright, Magnussen is going for a 3-stop.
Raikkonen is stopping now.
A lot of people are going for a 3-stop. We're going for the 2-stop. We'll see if that pays off. I've got to go for a 2-stop to try and do it. Hopefully we can make it pay in our favour. I'm going to spend a little bit more fuel just to try and eke out the gap.
Gap to car in front is 8.0 seconds.
Interestingly, despite being on a 3 slot, like Ricciardo has gone on to softs. So the AI might still be on a 2 slot. They just have better tyre wear than me. Or better tyre saving than me. Looks like Fernando's kind of caught up behind Hulkenberg though. He's definitely been stuck behind that Renault for a while. The tyres are definitely starting to go though. I'm not going to waste much time trying to hold this off though. It's pointless. It's not a fight. It's not a race that I'm... not a battle that I'm trying to win. I'm not going to finish ahead of Ricciardo anyway, so there's no point wasting so much time trying to fight him. Next lap. Fernando's in the pits.
Fernando's in the pits.
Well, we're going one lap longer anyway.
Box. We're coming in this lap. We can't take you right now. Pit in next lap. Understood, stopping this lap. The drivers we're fighting here are Ricciardo and Alonso.
Thank you for the bits, Corey.
Box.
Yes, Jeff. Boxing. Whew, pit stop number 1. We need to take these to lap 38. Lap 38.
Go now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. Receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Lost a little bit of time to Magnussen. But nothing they can't manage. So we're still effectively running a net P10. to get these tyres to lap 38. It should be doable. Right, gap to K-Mag is 3.1. I get grabbed with it 12 months in a row. Thank you, mate. Got your new 1-year subscriber badge. Thank you, bro. Right, gap to K-Mag 3.1. We're still running a net P10. You take into account everyone else's pit stops. One to Kevin. There's a big gaggle of cars up here behind Fernando Alonso. I don't know why Fernando's going so slowly. Whether he's got damage at all. Thank you for the bit, Corey. Gap 2.2. Everyone seems to be stuck behind Fernando here. I don't really know why. Oh no, they're stuck behind a Williams. Fernando's got past. Now he's starting to open up a gap. I think they're stuck behind a car that hasn't pit yet. And he's just really slow on his tyres. And they're now pitting. Okay, good. Well, that's actually caught us a little bit of time on K-Mag. And we're up to P11. And the Sauber of Ericsson in front of K-Mag hasn't pit yet, so we're still running effectively a net P10. Hopefully these two take each other off the road, that'd be great. Need to be careful here not to get too involved. If I can nab Ericsson as well, I shall. Sorry, Kevin. Well, that was a little bit. A little bit destruction derby-ish, but everything's fine. With the bits again. Thank you, Corey. And there you go, Ericsson into the pits. Am I close enough? No. Well, it did have a very big look. Bigger look here. Get the exit. Bingo! P9. Thank you, Kevin. Right, let's go and get Fernando. Charles Leclerc is out of the race. Why is Charles Leclerc out of the race? What's happened to him? Mechanical failure. That would be why there were yellow flags behind us earlier on, I presume. Ericsson. He's already retired, or it's already taken him off the thing. Okay, Charles Leclerc is out. Only 19 runners left here in Spain. Right, 4.3 to Fernando, remember that. 4.3, can we catch him? He was slightly quicker than me in every session, in practice and quali. So I'm expecting him to still be out of my reach. But if we can get him, we will. 4.4, that bodes well. 1/10 in a single sector. What do these bits do? Each bit that you donate to me, Corey, is worth 1 cent. So they're basically like donations. Every bit that you donate is like 1 cent, or equivalent to 1 cent. No, Kevin. He's got all the way around the outside of me, and locked up right in front of me. There's Leclerc.
Okay, clear.
Thank you, Corey.
The distance to the leader is 33.7 seconds. Okay,
Bye,
the gap
Kevin.
behind is 1.6 seconds.
If you could leave me alone, Kevin, I'd very much like to try and catch Fernando. I understand why you won't leave me alone, so I won't hold it against you. 5.3 full on now, so I've lost an entire second just battling with Kevin Magnussen. .7, okay. Closing again, that's good news. Right there, that's going to completely squid it for the straight. Oh my god. Oh, the whole section completely horribly wrong. F118, yeah, if you enjoy racing, then... why did you time him out for that, Nick? I'm going to unban him. Seems like a fairly legitimate question to me. I saw the picture of Firmino getting stabbed in the eye, or poked in the eye, and it looked so bloody painful.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.2 seconds.
He's been spamming a bit and whispering a load of people in chat. There's not much I can do about the whispering, even if he's timed out. It doesn't stop him whispering. Have you asked him to stop spamming in chat? It's the first I've seen him type, but I didn't. I'm not particularly concentrating on the chat anyway, so. That felt quicker. Thank you, Corey. Don't think I'm going to be able to catch Fernando, you know. It shows you exactly where we are with regards our ability, the fact that I have one of my rivals and my teammate directly in front of me and my other rival right behind me. Like, this is exactly how a career mode should be. It means that we've got the difficulty setting pretty much bang on. I appreciate it, Corey. It's very kind of you to donate me the bits. I'm hoping K-Mag and Sergio Perez will continue to battle behind me and lose time. Haribo pinballs? Wait, what? What's a Haribo pinball?
Our gap to the car in front is 5.3 seconds.
We'll be doing FM this year, yeah. That is correct. Perez is now past K-Mag. We'll have to keep an eye on that, because if Perez starts to pull away from Kevin Magnussen, that means that Perez is probably faster than me. And that he'll genuinely be an issue in catching me. Fernando and I seem to be putting in... Why? Fernando and I seem to be putting in pretty much identical lap times. Very, very similar lap times, anyway. Thank you, Corey. I thought you said that was all you had.
Behind us is 3.9 seconds.
Appreciate it though, my man. What's some more bits? Thank you, mate. Him and Perez still pretty close to each other.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.8 seconds.
I'm quicker in Sector 2. I'm much quicker than Fernando in Sector 2. He's just much quicker than me in Sectors 1 and 3. Doesn't help in catching him, but this is going to be a race-long chase down, I think, with our teammate here. Hulkenberg is in the pits. So he's obviously going for a 3-stop, which I don't think is going to be enough to stay ahead of us, actually, unless we make mistakes or our tyres go, there's a safety car. I think we should be finishing ahead of Nico Hulkenberg. I hope we'll be finishing ahead of Nico Hulkenberg. Unless he's put the mediums on and he's going to go to the end, in which case it might be questionable. Oh God, that bloody inside curb. I won't stream FIFA 19 career mode on Twitch, no. If you want FIFA career mode content from me, YouTube channel. I won't be streaming career mode because it will take away from the YouTube content. I'll stream some Ultimate Team, but I'm not going to stream FUT. I mean, I'm not going to stream career mode. I will stream FUT. If you want FIFA career mode, it's going to be on the YouTube channel. Back to Sergio. Thing is, with a wheel and pedals, if the back end steps on you, it's a lot easier to catch it. But with a controller, if it goes, it's gone. You can't recover it, or very rarely can you recover it. Favourite all-time F1 driver, Damon Hill.
Gap to car in front is 5.3 seconds.
Just can't catch Fernando. I had it down as low as 4.7 and it just keeps fluctuating and going back up again. Last 5 pits. Thank you, Corey. Save you money, my man. Enjoy watching the stream. Keep your pennies in your pocket. I do very much appreciate it though, thank you. It's the continued financial support from you guys on Twitch. Why? It's the continued financial support from you guys on Twitch that mean that I'm able to stream as often as I am. If I'm ever to be able to stream more, then I need to see more of financial gain, so to speak, from Twitch. So the minute I don't have concentrate, Jess. Definitely feel like you're getting your money's worth with the amount you stream and how long the sessions are. I appreciate it, Nick. I mean, these F1 streams are all like 3+ hours long, I suppose. Wildcat 10 with a brand new subscription. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you offering me your Twitch Prime sub, choosing me over everybody else. It's very kind of you. Thank you. You could have given your free subscription to anyone when you chose this ginger mob. So thank you. And Sean Boy just subscribed as well, also with Twitch Prime. You boys are spoiling me tonight. Thank you. My pleasure. I believe the pleasure is all mine. That's the right response, isn't it? My pleasure. Oh no, the pleasure is mine. Baby Buck just subscribed to Twitch Prime as well. It's all kicking off. And Bears just donated with 500 bits. Thank you, boys. Now they always say congratulations. Like, it's genuinely that level of support that keeps the Twitch channel alive. Oh, it's all kicking off. Gardner Wayne with a subscription as well, mate. Thank you. As you guys know, I used to stream every single day. I streamed FM I streamed FM every single day for over 18 months while I was living at home. And then when I moved out, I had to concentrate so much on pumping out the YouTube content to be able to pay my rent that I had to give up on regular streams. If I'm able to get, you know, I know it comes out of your pocket rather than YouTube ad revenue's pocket, so by no means consider me saying this a plea for your money, but just in general, the more support I get financially through Twitch, the more streams you get, basically, because it means the less time I have to dedicate to YouTube content. But I want to, regardless, I want to dedicate a lot more time to F1 streams. I said at the beginning of this F1 cycle, I wanted to become a go-to F1 streamer, sorry. Once I can't commit to it every single day, I would like to stream it, you know, at least twice a week if I can.
Keep pushing. We need to reduce the 5-second gap to the car ahead.
I'm trying! Trying to reduce the 5-second gap to the car ahead. Leave me alone, Jeff. Don't know whether you noticed, he's a bit bloody quick. Oh my god, it's all kicking off again. Hang on, let me go onto the main straight and I'll read that. Trying to catch Fernando. It just so happens that he's Fernando Alonso and he's a bit bloody quick. Don't know anyone who deserves this more happy 11 months. Thank you, Damien. Lads. Yeah, I'll link out the Discord server in an email at the end of the stream. Remind me as I'm going offline to do that, and I'll link out the Discord server to subs in an email. Scott Skills just subscribed with a tier 1 subscription. Thank you, man. You boys are spoiling me tonight, showing me that if I did want to, you know, commit more time to streams, that I genuinely could and not be as worried about whether I can still afford to pay my rent or not, basically. The dream is to stream full time. That's the ultimate dream, is to be able to afford to stream full time and still make, you know, the odd bit of YouTube content, like one career mode series and then stream full time. That's the dream. Maybe one day that dream will become a reality. But for the time being.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.0 seconds.
Which is fine. You know. Adapt or die is the phrase. And when it came to when I moved house and I was streaming every day, etc., I adapted. And I didn't die. It just changed with the times. Yeah, like Ninja, basically, Luke. Although, like, Ninja's YouTube content is Twitch highlights, whereas I'd like to have dedicated YouTube content, as well as maybe Twitch highlights, if I could afford an editor to edit it for me. Because time is just as valuable as money at times. As my tyres are wearing, Fernando's getting further away from me. I don't know whether he switched up into a higher fuel mode or not. He may well have done. Fuck. Fernando, please. Trying desperately to catch him. I just can't. Losing my back end there is probably going to cost me another 3 or 4 cents as well. This will probably be like 5.8 or 5.9 now. 5.6. Why does it do that, man? Even sometimes when I don't even go near the curb, I still lose the back end. It's infuriating. Right, 9 more laps on this set of tyres. 9 more laps.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.5 seconds.
I streamed FIFA earlier on, Austin. I streamed FIFA 19 earlier. It's on the videos tab of the Twitch channel if you want to watch it. Streamed a like 500,000 FIFA point pack opening.
The gap to the car behind is 6.4 seconds.
I play on normal game speed on FIFA. Spicy. I find it too quick. I mean, I feel like I'm putting in fairly consistent lap times. Have a look. 24 or 25.3, 25 flat, 25.3, 25.4, 25.5, 25.1, 25.2. Not that consistent. What's Fernando doing? 25, 2, flat, 1, 2, 3, 2, flat, flat. Yeah. He's just that little bit quicker than me. In front of him is basically the top 6. So myself and my teammate basically fighting over the best of the rest right now.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.5
Yes,
seconds.
Alright, Corey, no worries, mate. Thank you for all the support tonight, my man. This second night in a row. Very kind of you. Enjoy your Stoke career.
Okay, I think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
Well, another 7 laps to go yet, so better not get too slippery. That was just low there. Difficulty set to 100.
Our gap behind is 6.2 seconds.
I feel myself just drifting around some corners now. Evening, Admiral. How are we, sir? I am planning on moving on from McLaren, yeah, at the end of the season. Where I'd go, I'm not sure. It depends who offer for me. I'm alright, thank you, Admiral, mate. Better than I've been for a while, that's for sure. Glad to hear you're very well indeed.
5.9 seconds. Verstappen is in the pits.
I was going to say, what? Where's Fernando gone?
Okay, the gap behind is 6.8 seconds.
Verstappen is on the mediums, I just noticed. Max got onto the medium tyre. It's a strange decision.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Dry seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Vehicle is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Good, because I have a funny feeling with the way that Nico Hulkenberg's catching me, I'm going to need to use it at the end of the race. AA set to 100, Enzo. Hitting on lap 38. Hitting on lap 38. This is from the fastest lap of the race. Difficulty set to 100 of 110. Really struggling with my tyres now. And Rick's is done a 22.8. Bloody hell. It's 2 seconds faster than anything I put in. Fernando's probably going to pit on this lap, and I'll pit the lap after him. That's what happened last time.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Great. Hello, Nico. Yeah, not sure what the yellow was for.
Caution, caution.
Virtuous. What's the VSC out for? VSC's up for something. I'm not sure what. Someone got a puncture. Oh, one of the Renaults. Science has got an issue and he's out. That's what the VSC's for. No puncture, he's just pulling off the road. No puncture, he's just got a mechanical issue and he's pulling off the road. While the Science is out of the race.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we'll risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Right, I might use that and go a lap longer. I might have to go a lap longer. I think Fernando's going to pick this lap.
Confirmed.
So I'm going to say box this lap.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.8 seconds.
I'm going to try and catch my teammate. Science is still there.
Okay, clear.
I bet Fernando still pits, regardless of the fact that I'm wanting to come in behind him.
Pit now, pit now.
They didn't, I figured. Whew. Right, pit stop 2. This needs to be a good stop. Hello, Hader. This needs to be a good stop, then I'm going to switch fuel to Ritz for the first few laps.
Go, go, go.
2.3 is a good stop.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Coming out ahead of K-Mag as well, which is good news. So I'll switch to just standard. So I should be able to run in standard for longer. Like, I'll probably gain more time on everyone by running in standard for longer than rich for a little bit and then going back to lean.
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Magnussen and Alonso.
Nando's in the pits.
Fernando's in for his stop.
So the previous stint, I pit once before him. Oh, sorry, I pit one lap after him. He's pit one lap after me this time. And now Ocon's going in for his pit stop, but I'll take the DRS off the back of him, thank you very much. Fernando's already out of the pit
The
stop.
gap behind us is 3.7 seconds.
Use up fuel so quickly. Such a fuel heavy track. Like a lap and a half when I've already used up like 0.5 of my extra 1 lap's worth of fuel. Should be my fastest lap of the race. Oh, and here's by a mile. Oh, we just set the fastest lap of the race. 122.4, we just set the new fastest lap of the race. Damn. Now that I did not expect. Still can't catch bloody Fernando. That's the difference that being in standard fuel made.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.3 seconds.
Everyone's running in lean around here because it's so fuel heavy. And us being able to run in standard for just 2 laps on fresh tyres has set the fastest lap of the race. Going to be able to do 1 more lap in standard, then I'm going to have to switch back to lean again though. It's the only annoying thing. I was just waiting for Hulkenberg to pit. Hopefully we'll be back up to P8. Hopefully. So do a 122.4 and then a 123.3. What is life? So inconsistent. Connor with a brand new Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Connor. Welcome to the team. Support. Go one more lap. One more lap on standard. Try and catch. We're going to have to go back to lead. Yeah, give me half of that. Or at least when you get past the end of the next straight. That'll do it.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.5 seconds.
Nico's in the pits. This is crucial. Need to stay ahead of Nico Hulkenberg if we want to keep P8. Thank you for the donation. I'll read that in a moment. Let me get onto a straight where I can pause without worrying about where I am on the track. It's £10 from Connor. What do you think about West Ham this year? Thank you. Thank you for the subscription and now the subsequent donation, Connor. West Ham they had a very good transfer window and they have a very good squad. It just hasn't quite gelled yet, but I think the performance against Everton shows that it might be coming together under Pellegrini. Obviously it didn't help that Everton made a number of mistakes that gifted you a goal or two. But still, you were much better against Everton and deserved the 3 points. Although Tosun had a couple of very good chances and Umani As hit the bar, so whilst I say you did deserve the 3 points, you might well not have gotten them if Everton had been a bit more clinical in front of goal. No worries, Nick. Thank you for sticking with me. Appreciate it, man.
The gap to the car behind is 9.2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the gap to Kevin. Although Nico's just taken him, so maybe I should be. Gap to Hulkenberg is 8.5. That is going to close throughout the entirety of the rest of the Grand Prix. Whilst we continue to hope to maybe catch Fernando, we are going to have to be very wary of Nico Hulkenberg from behind in the final few stages of the race, because he's quick. He's very quick in that Renault. And he has me worried. He has me worried. Ooh, 1,000 bits from Connor as well. Dude, you're spoiling me. Thank you, my man. So what do I owe the pleasure? Or did you just want top spot on the bit list? Like the leaderboard at the top? Thank you, mate. Six seconds to Fernando. I'm just not going to catch him. 7.7. Nico Hulkenberg's just being the fastest lap of the race. Great. I am genuinely concerned about Nico now rather than Fernando. So there's still 20 laps to go.
Gap to car in front is 6.5 seconds.
Hulkenberg's on one. He's coming after me, and he's coming after me quick.
Our gap behind is 7.2 seconds.
Thank you for the donation. I'll read that as soon as I get into this trade. Kind of need a wee as well, so it's a good time to stop for a second. Another £7 from Connor. I'm just a big fan of your FIFA career mode. Keep it up. Thank you, mate. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, like Spicy said in the chat, don't feel pressured into donating or giving bits. But thank you, Connor. I appreciate it. You are very kind. I am just going to go quickly use the toilet though. PRP. Chair stream, woo! Woo! Chair stream! I've just noticed the event list on the left is just Connor. Sub donation, bits donation. This is the Connor takeover.
Okay, the gap behind is 6.6 seconds.
Hulkenberg's just coming for me now. Oh! Okay, well that wasn't part of the plan. I'm curious to know where I'll come out if I pit again. 11th. Have I not got another set of supers?
Okay, gap ahead is 7.6 seconds.
Pretty sure I had another set of spare super softs. But apparently I've only got worn ones. Well, that's a lie. That's annoying. So I was contemplating maybe doing a last minute switch. Contemplating doing a last minute switch to a 3-stop and maybe just trying to attack with fresh supers at the end, but if I apparently haven't got that extra set that I thought I did, then well, I can't, can I? It'd be pointless going to mediums because it just won't be fast enough. See you, Aaron. Hulkenberg's going to catch me. I'm not going to finish 8th. He's halved the gap in the space of 3 laps. Should be able to finish 10th though. Sorry, 9th. Should be able to finish 9th ahead of Kevin Magnussen. Because he's on mediums, and I'm pretty sure my worn softs should be faster than his mediums. They're pretty well better anyway.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.4 seconds.
Yeah, I could if we get some DNFs, but I don't think we will. The top 3 teams tend to have good reliability. And of course, time will tell. No! Somehow I would have held there. Just giving away another second to Nico. More importantly, Kevin Magnussen behind him. It's my preferred console. I play almost all of my games on Xbox One. I was a PlayStation kid growing up, as a kid. And then in 2007 I switched to 360 and I've had an Xbox ever since. I've still got a PlayStation, but I had a PlayStation 4 as of a couple of years ago. and then subsequently got the PS4 Pro last year. So I have both consoles. I prefer the Xbox controller, so I play on Xbox. Oh, that one bloody corner is driving me mad. Although, of course, when Scuff bring out the Vantage controller at the end of the year, I can genuinely consider playing on both. We had a very exciting start to the race, Dara. Very exciting start to the race. Since about lap 20 or so, it has been more of a case of racing the clock rather than racing anyone else. Trying to catch Alonso. Basically, I've been trying to catch Alonso for about 35 laps, and I just can't do it.
The car ahead is 10.2
I've been trying to stay ahead of Nico, and I can't do that. I've seen a lot of people rave about the new Spider-Man game, and I would love to play it. I just quite simply don't have the time. I desperately want to play Red Dead 2, but I'm not sure I'll have the time to do that. But we live in hope. I've got the Xbox One X. The guys at Xbox UK were kind enough to send me an Xbox One X on launch. And I absolutely love it. So much better than the normal Xbox One. What happened at the start, we basically went from P20 to P9 over the course of 20 laps. We went up 5 places on the first lap. I would genuinely consider a West Ham career mode next year, actually. I did a West Ham series on FIFA 15, I think. I think that was when I made the transition over to doing live content. When I did the FIFA 15 West Ham career mode. Lewis is split in the fastest lap of the race.
Hamilton has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
We might find ourselves getting lapped before the end, which might help with regards to tyre life. Means we'll have to do one less lap, obviously. We only have to go to lap 65 rather than 66. So I'm pretty sure we will be lapped before the end. FIFA 16, you remember running home every day for it. Can't go to any games because you moved to Hong Kong to play football. Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a round trip, isn't it? A bit of a round trip, Hong Kong to East London, every weekend. A friend of mine lives in Hong Kong. She must have been there 5 or 6 years now, I think. Maybe even longer.
Gap to car in front is 10.9
Hi,
seconds.
Nico. Hello, mate. Are you alright? Go away. Here comes Mr. Hulkenberg. 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 I'm gonna die. 12 hours is definitely a lot to see you lose, yeah. Every bloody week. I would try and fight Nico, but with 13 laps to go, pretty futile to be honest. I'd be better off not wasting any time to Kevin Magnussen, who of course is my rival in game terms. There's a huge typhoon going through Hong Kong at the minute. Like 4 times the size that everyone's shitting themselves about on the size on the east coast of America. Like, the difference is incomparable. I do play FM, Connor, yeah, that's what I basically started my Twitch channel doing. Very big FM player. In fact, I'm in Football Manager. On the fantasy draft, you can play against me. I have my own in-game character and stadium and kits and stuff. I'm actually catching a Sauber here. You don't see FM at the minute because it's basically right at the very end of the cycle. And obviously FIFA launches around the corner, F1 has just come out. There have been plenty of other games to play. But I'll be streaming FM at launch, don't worry. Streaming and failing and getting sacked left, right and centre. Just as I always do. The web app's out on the 19th. That's what I've been told.
The gap behind us is 11.2 seconds.
I think that's Daniel Ricciardo closing me up from behind as well. Daniel Ricciardo with a Mercedes behind him, ready to lap me. And then a Ferrari not too far behind that as well. Ah! No! Alright.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.8 seconds.
In there. Just got to stay ahead of K-Mag. I wonder if he doesn't catch me by a second a lap. We will do that. I'm definitely using EA Access. Yeah, I want to get my hands on FIFA as soon as possible. For obvious content creation reasons. The earlier I get the game, the earlier I can get content out, the more views I'll get.
Expected for the time being. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
No, Daniel. Just use the controller, Jonesy.
Car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Yeah, I know that.
Blue flag. Our gap to the car in front is 5.3 seconds.
Come on then, Daniel. It's on medium tyres.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
Looking close enough first. First crewman on 19 is going to be with Tottenham. Spin Lewis out. No. I'm not that guy. Kevin is already... Sorry, not Kevin. Nico is already 8 seconds down the road. Kevin's only 7.8 now. He lost so much time letting Lewis and Danny Rick past. And continuously rinsing my rear tyres of all the rubber that's on them. Another 1,000 bits from Connor, thank you, bro. Lewis to settle the fastest lap of the race.
The gap to the car ahead is 8.4 seconds.
Thank you, Connor. Tottenham lost spur. Well, hopefully there'll be Tottenham win spur when I take over. Time will tell. Park up the bloody apex, isn't he? Dickhead. Lewis put another... Oh, Lewis is on a charge. Lewis is going for that P1. Yeah, I don't like the fact they're called Spurs in game as well. I don't know why they're not called Tottenham Hotspur, to be honest. I don't know why they're called Spurs. The Chinese League is going to be in FIFA, Exo. Chinese League is in FIFA this year. Kevin's catching. Not keen. Shoot at the Grand Prix mode incoming. I don't know why select few stadiums in La Liga aren't in the game, Steve. It's just licensing. Like maybe they couldn't agree a deal with the clubs. Business. Won't be EA's fault. EA will have tried to get the grounds, obviously.
Blue flag.
It's got to get past the Sauber first. I don't think the AI can move teams in this. No, Creed. I think because of licensing, the drivers are, you know, licensed to the team that they're in real life.
Our gap behind is 6.2 seconds.
On PC, obviously, you can mod the game like Arab does to get other drivers to different teams and stuff. So
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
you're not in the game, but a few of your friends you play with are. Oh, nice. Who do you play for, Connor? You say you moved to Hong Kong for football. Eritrea in Premier League. Gap to K-Mag is 5 seconds now. 4 laps to go. We should be okay. Provided I don't fall off the track 17 times. Hello, Danny. Provided I don't fall off the track 17 times, we should be able to hold on to P9.
Gap to car in front is 13.6 seconds.
I wonder if Nico's going to catch Fernando. Oh yeah, he might well do, you know. Play for Shenzhen FC. Oh, okay, nice. I'll have to Google them after I've finished. I don't know when I'll do Monaco.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Obviously, FIFA comes out early access on Thursday, so that's going to take up the majority of my time, but I do want to stream this as regularly as I can. Once or twice a week. I shall try and do that. You're a youth player. What level do you play at, Connor? Like what? Like under 23s? Is the 22 in your username your age? Or your like your shirt number?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, I've only got 2 laps to go, so let's put it in standard for a bit. You play under 18s, sometimes play under 21s, so of course.
Okay, gap ahead is 16.2 seconds.
Yeah, he's not near Fernando either, is he? That I've just seen on the mini map. Just a hell of a lot faster than me. Yeah, man, keep at it. Like X-Ray Badger says, keep at it. There you go. We might see you in FIFA.
Okay, the gap behind
couple of
is
years' time.
4.6 seconds.
4.6 seconds is manageable. Especially considering he's got... Jesus, Lewis is at it again, a 121.6. Hell, Lewis. K-Mag's got to let Raikkonen through. Which he definitely won't. And everyone needs to introduce more than 100% races for endurance. I mean, maybe you could... But obviously, in the career mode, it's gonna be realistic. But maybe someone needs to create. I don't know whether there's enough of an audience for it. Like a WEC game, World Endurance Championship game, where you can like work way up through the GT classes, through the LMP classes. It's 5:20 in the morning. Jesus. Right, this should be our last lap because Danny Rick or Lewis, whoever is still in the lead, will be crossing the line very soon. And I think it's going to be Lewis, you know. I think Lewis has taken him. I think Lewis Hamilton is about to win the Spanish Grand Prix. He's just put in the fastest lap. And there you go. Lewis Hamilton with another fastest lap, just proving that he deserves that win. Nails it. Got Daniel Ricciardo by saying lap after lap after lap. A fantastic pace, and we finished P9.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Rubber down, bang, 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 bang. I'm happy enough with P9, I think.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes.
Lewis will have got
winning drivers then out onto the podium.
Lewis will have gotten him with not many laps to go.
So then, it's time to see how this result.
Fernando finished 7th in the end. Nico, I can't see how far behind he was because Nico just got lapped.
After an excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I have to give it to Wood. They did a great job.
Driver of the day, I'll take that.
Without losing pace.
I'll take driver of the day. 19th to 2nd. 19th to 9th, sorry.
In the
19th to
Constructors
2nd.
Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the
Although,
standings.
of course,
Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improved their position in the championship. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
so we did qualify 10th, of course. We did qualify 10th, but then with the grid penalties started 19th. If we'd have started 10th, we might well have finished a little bit higher up. But it is what it is. We recovered to get some points at least, and I'm happy enough with that. In the standings, we stay 9th. Daniel Ricciardo up to 7th now with that big haul for 2nd. Lewis takes the lead in the championship ahead of Valtteri Bottas. And in the Constructors, we actually drop below Red Bull now, which is, to be fair, where we probably should be. Well, where we definitely should be. Not even, there's no probably about it. I got driver of the day though, so I'm pleased with that. Gaining 10 places off the grid. Oh.
Amazing performance.
Thank you!
You must be really happy.
Absolutely delighted.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
I'm just trying to save my reputation with McLaren at the minute.
You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy? That was an epic battle today. How do you think this will play out?
Battle for the ages and I will take the crown.
Appreciate your time.
You're welcome. I think we've just got the edge. We've just got the edge on K-Mag. 19th to 9th, Mega. 19th to 9th. Very pleased with that. Oh, we're drawing with K-Mag now. Still losing to Fernando and about to lose it. But we're drawing with K-Mag now. We should... Oh, actually, no, it's Monaco next. I'm not going to pull that round. Reputation drastically increased with McLaren, though. Still, all of the teams that I consider moving to are at the bottom.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews.
I agree.
On to the next one.
On to
We've
the next
received
one.
invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Pursuit challenge or overtake challenge? Damon Hill's 1996 Williams or the 1995 Ferrari? Probably Jean Alesi or Gerhard Berger, I think, 1995. Michael was still at Benetton, wasn't he, in 95? Pursuit, pursuit, pursuit. Have I ever gotten I have gotten points in Monaco before. Neither. Lol. I want to do one of them. If you say neither and I do neither, then that's the end of the stream. Overtake is more fun. Pursuit. I mean, I did say earlier that Damon Hill is my favourite driver, but I have done a challenge already in the 1996 Williams, so I will do the overtake in the Ferrari. The first one we did was in the Williams, wasn't it? In the USA after the Australian Grand Prix. So let's do the Ferrari one. Forza Ferrari at Monza. Ferrari at Monza. Can't get much more romantic than that, can you? Forza Ferrari.
Hello again.
Hello again. Oh, jeez, Connor's gone all in. Is that 2,500 bits? Bro. Thank you, my man. It's like 4,500 bits. Oh, the brakes on this car don't work. It's 4,500 bits, man. Thank you, mate. Oh, the understeer. The understeer. You could almost see it just drift. Oh, the understeer was real there. You really got to get stuck into Lesmo 1, haven't you? Get right in there. Well, I'll be honest, I thought he was going to go defensive. He just stayed on the racing line, so... Oh, that's not gone well, has it? I know I'm not going to be able to... Great. I thought he was going to go defensive, and then he just kept drifting to the right, so I'll go around the outside of him into the car racing. Well, I guess technically it's up the inside. Brakes on this car don't work. Brakes on this car don't work. Can you tell that I've just gone from driving a 2018 car to a 1995 car, and I'm not making the adjustment very well? Illegal lift. Fucking hell. You need to be breathalyzed. I'm drunk behind the wheel. Brakes just don't. This is worth the suffer. Oh, those are just understeer. I need to not be so heavy on the throttle, I think. I think I'm just far too heavy on the throttle. Didn't even know I could go into Rich. I'm going to close that gap, might you? Can we get one more? Can we get one more? Can we get one more? Yes! Did it, yeah. You don't need to feel bad about not being able to not being able to afford to sub. Like Ree says, just you guys being here and watching me and supporting is most certainly enough. If you thought the Keep It on the Road challenge was real for that one, wait till you see me race Monaco. Okay. It's not good. Really not good. Really not very good at all. I do listen to Stay High. Stay
I know
hydrated.
we were expecting some new developments
No,
this weekend,
they
but some of them
failed.
have failed quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the workstation.
Oh, don't tell me all of them failed. Oh, just the downforce one failed. At least it's dry for Monaco. A wet Monaco would be awful. Be the first time we get to use the Hypersofts as well, actually. Oh, man.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
The noise he just made. 239 to redevelop that. I can't quite afford it yet. 3 weeks for that powertrain upgrade. That powertrain is my weakest bit though. 3 weeks for the chassis as well. Weight reduction. I do need a weight reduction. I think I'll wait until... Gearbox wear 3, gearbox wear 4.
What do you think of this one?
Right, I'll wait until after... I'll wait until after practice, and then we'll... No, fuck it, I'll do this one now. Okay. And then after practice, I'll redevelop the rear wing one. Because I'm not going to be able to afford the chassis, I don't think. What's next? Is it Canada next? Yeah, Monaco, Canada, France. Yeah, I won't need the rear wing for Canada, but I will for France. So I'll make sure I get that done. Lewis has got 2 victories so far this season. Valtteri Bottas has got 1. Raikkonen and Vettel also have 1 apiece. Having a decent season so far. Anyone DNF twice yet? No one, it appears. No one's DNF twice yet. But yeah, that's gonna be us for today, I think. Actually, I was gonna change something in my settings, wasn't I? Oh, I can't do it yet. I was gonna turn the formation up off. Oh well, never mind. It's not that important. Well, that's gonna be us for today then. Let me say a thank you to Tim, Reese, Super Speed, I Get Grabbed, Corey, Nick, Wildcat, Shawnee Boy, Bearsden, Baby Buck, Gardner Wayne, Ridiculous Goalmaker, Nick again, Damien, Scotty, Corey again for the multiple bits, Connor for the donations and the subscription and the bits. You absolutely spoiled me tonight, Connor. I can't thank you enough. And Connor is a different Connor, Tabular Artist for the single bit too, whose name is also Connor. But that's all for tonight. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. I will of course let you know on Twitter, but there's 3 videos coming your way tomorrow on the YouTube channel with regards FIFA, and then 3 videos coming your way Wednesday as well. I think it's 3 and 3. Let me just quickly check on my video manager. Pretty sure I've got 6 videos for you over the next 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 videos heading your way over the next 2 days. Be prepared, and then it will be full on FIFA 19. The next F1 stream will hopefully be at the weekend, I hope, but time will tell. It all depends on how much FIFA 19 I can get recorded at the beginning of the week, or at the end, like middle of the week. But don't worry, even though every other year FIFA coming out has meant no F1 streams, like F1 streams are going to continue. So I'm dedicated to F1 2018 this year on stream. So the streams will continue. But for now, that's all for this particular one. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate all the support. You guys have been very, very kind tonight. And I'll see you next time.